Redemption sounds a new beginning. As distant hearts begin believing, redemption's bid is unrelenting. Your love goes on. Your love goes on. When the world gives way, carry us with your endless grace. Carry us, carry us. Up for chase and shadows. You gave the world a light to follow. When the world gives way, carry us with your endless grace. Carry us,
Tearing through the veil of darkness, breaking every chain, you set us free, fighting for the furthest part you gave. You're alive for all to see. Tearing through the veil of darkness, breaking every chain, you set us free, fighting for the furthest part you gave. You're
love is relentless.
there in the valley, I have all that I need. When fear is surrounding, your love guarding me. Goodness and mercy have never forsaken me. Oh, you've gone before me, you've scattered my enemies. I'll rest in the hope of your promise. You are good and your love, it will never change. No, you never change. I'm found in the midst of your presence, where your grace will pursue me for all my days. For all my days. Covered by your shadow, in your arms I'm free.
What's up, Rock Point kids? My name is Jaden. I'm super excited to be here with you guys in week 4 of our online series. We are talking about the creativity of Jesus. In today's story, we're going to be in Mark 2, verses 1 through 12. But before we get there, I want to tell you guys a little story about myself. Even though there's a camera here, I really want to get to know you guys. And so this story takes place when I was in about 4th grade, and we were doing a project where we had to take a marble and we had to pop a balloon with this marble. And I was super excited because I had this big idea, and then the teacher said, hey, you can be in groups, you can pick your groups, I'm not going to assign them. And so I was so excited because I look across the room and I see my best friend, and I'm just like, and he goes, and we know, we make the eye contact, and we know we're going to be in the same group, and we're so excited, and we get our other friend, and we're sitting there, and we're talking about our idea of what we want to do. And so what we decided is we're going to build a slide for the marble, and then the marble was going to roll down this slide, and it was going to hit a bunch of dominoes, and the dominoes would fall, and this dominoes would hit a string that would drop a pen that would pop the balloon. And to make it even better, what we were going to do is we're going to put in a box frame, and it was just going to be the most awesome, sick, nasty thing that we've ever done in our lives. And we were super excited until we started building it. And as we were going, we were arguing, no, the ramp should be this tall or should be this tall. And I was like, no, we need momentum, we need speed. And I had all these ideas, and I was excited, and this was the project I was looking for all year. And so I was like, no, we need to do it this way. And my one friend was like, no, you need to do it this way. And our other friend was like, no, you need to do it this way. And then we started going and talking, and then our voices got as loud as my voice just got. And it went from a friendly argument until me and my best friend in class were sitting there arguing with each other. And we got in a fight, and we were not working together well. And so then I just said, forget it. You know what? I quit. I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to build a way cooler balloon marble pop-in project box thingy-mabobber that you have ever seen. And I remember I looked at him and said, I'm way smarter than you. I'm way more creative than you. And I'm going to beat you in this project. And so I left, and I started working on my idea, and I was going to change it up. I was going to add like a pulley system, and there was going to be magnets that pulled the marble, that then knocked over dominoes, that pulled a pen, that launched an eraser, that hit another pen, that hit more dominoes, that then went down and hit another marble to go down a slide. And then the slide at the end was going to have a little eraser with it with the pen stuck in it, and the pen would hit the balloon and pop it. And it was going to be way cooler than the idea we had before. The issue was I spent half the time arguing with my friends, and then I decided to do it by myself, so I only had half as much time to finish this project. And long story short, as we went to go and present, I only had half my project done. And so it was my turn. The teacher called me up, and I've hit the marble, and it rolled and missed the marbles. So then I restarted, and it went, and it hit some of the marbles, or the dominoes, and the dominoes didn't hit the eraser right, and so there wasn't enough slide. And then the frame that I built it around, I took rubber bands and pencils and tried to build a box, and the rubber bands snapped, and my whole project just fell apart in front of everyone in the class. Well, then my best friend and our other friend went, and they did the project, and it was awesome, and it worked, and they had the marble go down the slide just like I said, and it hit the dominoes just like what I wanted to do, and the dominoes hit perfectly onto the string that pulled it and dropped the pen, and everything that I wanted to do, they did. But the difference was they did it together as a team. Instead of arguing with each other, what they decided to do was work together, to be creative and together in a way where it worked. See, I had the creative ideas, I had the drive, I had the passion, I was excited, I wanted to do it, but the thing that I missed was I did not work well with a team. And that's what brings us to our verse that we're going to be reading out of today, Mark 2, verses 1 through 12, and it says, when he entered again after some days, it was reported that he was at home, and the he was talking about is Jesus. So many people gathered together that there was no room in the room, not even in the doorway, and Jesus was speaking to the people. They came bringing him gifts, and they were excited, and they were asking for healing. And then a group of people came. a group of friends came and they brought their friend who couldn't walk. He was paralyzed, and so they went to go and drag him in, but there was no room. And so instead of freaking out, instead of arguing, instead of arguing with each other and pushing people out of the way and yelling and making a scene, they decided to work together. And what they did is they were not able to bring him to Jesus because of the crowd. So they removed the roof above Jesus and they lowered their friend on a mat. And so what's happening here, these group of friends, they go to bring their paralyzed friend to Jesus because Jesus is doing all these miraculous healings and they want their friend who's paralyzed to be healed. And so they go to the room and they realize, oh my gosh, it's super full. There's no room. We can't bring him in. Maybe we could carry him, maybe not. And then they decided to get creative. They decided to work as a team, and they realized that they could crawl on the roof and dig a hole and lower him on the mat he's on. And what I love is instead of arguing, instead of saying, no, that's a dumb idea, we should just carry him, or no, we should drag him, or no, we should yell and say, move, they decided to work together as a team, and they fulfilled this creative plan. And then they got onto the roof, and it says it was the paralyzed man fell before Jesus. And Jesus looked at him and says, I tell you, get up, take your mat, and go home. Immediately he got up, he took the mat, and he went out the front door. Everyone saw what happened and gave glory to God, saying, we have never seen anything like this. So what does this mean? Unlike my story in the beginning, unlike me and my friends when we had an issue, we had a disagreement, the guys in the story saw that they had an issue. They had a friend who was paralyzed and he needed healing. So what they decided to do is they decided to come together as a team and creatively think of a way to get their friend to Jesus. Creatively think of a way to accomplish their goal. Just like what my goal was, to take the marble and pop the balloon, but instead of doing it the right way, I argued because I wanted it my way. What these friends understood is it wasn't about doing it their way. It was about doing it as a team, doing it together, thinking of a creative way to accomplish the goal. See, when I left my friends, I thought I created a more creative project, but really I just created a mess. When I left my friends, I thought I could do more, but really what I did was less. When you work as a team, when you work to create something together, you'll be just like the friends who brought their friend to see Jesus. Because what they wanted to accomplish is to get their friend healed. And the moment Jesus saw them, the moment Jesus saw him, he said, get up and go. Because they worked together, because they were a team, they were able to accomplish their goal. So my encouragement to you guys this week is, how can you accomplish your goals? And the key question, the big idea for today is, how can working with others make you more creative? I'll say that again. How can working with others make you more creative? Do you want to be like the friends who accomplished their goal and creatively thought of a way to save their friend? Or do you want to be like me, who left my friends, tried to do it on my own, thought I could be more creative, and ended up having my project break before everyone? So again, how can working with others make you more creative? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. It was super awesome. I can't wait to see you guys in person. God bless. Have a great rest of your day.